I'm telling. Okay, here's what it is, guys. This is gonna mess with your head because your girl, your wife, there's almost like this little riddle game that your girl plays with you. Sometimes multiple times a week. Where here's the thing, the factors that lead up to it. They will ask you a random question. It's always a random question. It's a random question and it's at an inopportune time. Okay, you're not ready for the question and you're focused on something else. So that you're really not ready for the question during this context, right? Thirdly, there's answer A, and then there's answer B, and they're both fucking wrong, okay? That's what makes this thing whole, polluted, convoluted, you know, there's no way to escape the jig that you have to dance to when she asks, okay? But there is a way to know when the question is coming, okay? As they say in poker, there's like a tell, and I figured it out, okay? Here it is right here. The first half of the first sentence is always the same. First half of the first sentence for your girl is always the same to ramp up into the question. You're sitting on the computer, getting a little work done, your girl's gonna come in, she's gonna stand behind you for about 3-4 seconds, and it always starts with this right here. What would you do if... I got you. Always starts with that, right? And you're gonna hear it now all the time. One time I'm driving with my girl. She's driving the car, I'm in the passenger seat. Apparently we were low on fuel. She finally turns to me, she goes, what would you do if I didn't tell you we were about to run out of gas? And I just let us run out of gas. Are you asking me what would I do if you knowingly let us run out of gasoline? I would call you a fucking asshole. Don't do that. Are you thinking about doing that? This is a very dangerous road to be letting us run out of gas. Are you tarded, soon to be retarded? A couple years ago, Thanksgiving, all day she cooks, all day. The house smells like this delicious wafting of pungent joy, right? She finally walks into the living room, she comes up to me, she goes, what would you do if I took all the food I just prepared and threw it away? I would walk up to Subway and get a footlong, but I'd be ruminating about that the whole time, going, why is this bitch throwing away fresh pieces? And letting us run out of gas, she's sick. I think the big one for me was I took her earlier in the year to a baseball game, and we were standing outside. We're waiting to be scanned to go into the stadium, and as we're standing there, she's holding the tickets. There's two things I know about women: you love to hold tickets, and you don't want a table, you want a booth, and you'll wait a lot of minutes. Yeah, girls don't like tickets. You ever see a girl's face when the hostess is like, we have a table, and your girl's like, booth. She's holding the tickets, and we're about to be scanned to go in. She finally turns back to me and she goes, what would you do? After they scanned me, I took my ticket and your ticket, and I went in, and I didn't come back for you. I don't know, maybe backtrack this entire relationship, try to find my ex and work things out. You should go because I'm scared of you right now. Here's the thing that really blows too. Guys, we are not allowed to participate in this game. We can't. You can't play. You're not allowed to play. Girls don't want us doing it. Maybe it's because as guys, we always take things just a little bit too far. We take it beyond the line. My girl took me to a big family reunion, okay? And I was like, you know what, now that I'm hip to it, I'm gonna give it a shot, right? So I walked up to her and I was like, hey baby, what would you do if I came out of your mother's bedroom covered in blood going, we're gonna get out of here right now? No. No, that's not funny, Dane. No. I know, it's not funny. This is your mom's blood. We gotta go. If it was funny, I'd say, come here, you're gonna see what I did to your mom. Come here. Come here. No, this is gonna work out. You'll laugh. You'll laugh. What's interesting about this is once I realized my own little theory / hypothesis, if I may, was that guys, we actually play a version of this game with each other. Guys play with each other, but it's a little bit more deviant when it's just a couple of guys, you know? A bit more salacious, fucked up, if you ask me. When guys play with their buddies, it's almost not to be repeated bad. You know? One time I was driving with a buddy of mine, and we stop at a red light. Okay, we're just sitting there at the red light. We're quietly waiting for the light to turn. We both casually look over. There's a daycare on our right. Right? my buddy turns to me and goes, hey dude, what would you do if when we looked in the window of that daycare, we saw a teacher blowing a little boy who was crying? Would we go in and kick his ass or drive away? I was like, no, we would pull over and go in and kick his ass, absolutely, yeah. He goes, all right, check it out. What if after we looked in the window and saw the weeping little boy getting blown by the teacher, you looked down and I had an erection? I would deal with that later. Can you not add a third amendment to this horrible Dateline NBC episode you're creating in front of me right now? God damn it, this light is long. These are all the friends too that are starting to, like, everybody's starting to have families, everybody's starting to have some kids, all my buddies, and it's got me thinking that I would like to have a big family. I would like to adopt children, I would.